Good morning students, class 7th student. Today we will start chapter 4, The Ashes That Made Trees Bloom. The writer of this story is William Elliott Cripps. Now, this is a story about an honest and hard-working old couple and their pet dog. The neighbors are troublesome and the dog dies a sad death. The spirit of the dog gives solace, comfort and support to his master in unexpected ways. Now, I am telling you summary of this story in short. In the old days of the Daimyos, there lived an old farmer with his wife. They had a little pet dog whom they loved like their own child. One day the dog found the farmer a treasure in the field. Their neighbors, another old couple, were wicked and greedy. They wanted the dog to find a treasure for them too, but the dog showed them the spot where a dead kitten lay buried. In a fit of anger, they killed the dog. The spirit of the dog came in its master's dreams and helped his master in various ways. First, the dog's spirit helped him get a tub of gold. Second, the spirit of the dog asked the old man to take the ashes of the mill and sprinkle them on the withered tree. The old man did so, and the withered tree bloomed. Soon the kind old man heard that his lord, the daimyo, was to pass near the village. He set out to see him, taking his basket to magic ash alone. He climbed a withered cherry tree that stood by the wayside. When the daimyo's palanquin drew near, he scattered a pinch of ashes over the tree and it burst into blossom. The daimyo was much pleased. The farmer was richly rewarded for his wonderful act. The greedy neighbor heard of it. He too took the ashes and climbed a withered cherry tree. When the daimyo was under the tree, the greedy man scattered a handful of ashes over the tree. The wind blew the fine dust into the nose and eyes of the daimyo and his wife. The greedy man was dragged, given a sound beating, and thrown into a ditch where he died. So, students, you have seen in this story that his neighbor became greedy and he wanted the same, so he was punished. The moral of this story is that we should not be greedy, we should not try to imitate others. Now, in the good old days of daimyos, there lived an old couple whose only pet was a little dog. Having no children, they loved it as though it were a baby. That old dame made a day cushion of blue crepe and mealtime muko, for that was its name, would sit on it as snug as any cat. The kind people fed the pet with tidbits of fish from their own chopstick and all the boiled rice it wanted. Thus treated the dumb creature, loved its protectors like a being with a soul. Now, in this, there are some daimyos, wealthy landowner tidbits, small pieces of food turned up, dug up, chopstick. Very common word. You eat chow mein with this. Now, there was an old couple who lived with their dog, and they loved that dog very much because they had no children, and they also made comfortable cushion and what it like they give it to eat. The kind people fed the pet with tidbits of fish from their own chopsticks and all the boiled rice it wanted. In this way, they treated the dog. The old man, being a rice farmer, went daily with hoe or spade into the fields, working as he was a farmer. He went into the field every morning until Otentosama, as the sun is called, had gone down behind the hills. Every day the dog followed him to work, never once harming the white heron, but a bird that walked in the footsteps of the old man to pick up the worm, for the old fellow was patient and kind to everything. And the farmer was very old and he was patient and kind to everyone. He worked hard in the field from morning till night, and the dog also went with him, and he lived there, and it did not do any harm for the herons. Harming the white hen that walked in the. One day the dog came running to him, putting his paws against his legs and motioning with his head to some spot behind. One day when he was doing work in the field, at that time the dog came there and started to put his paws against his legs and motioning with his head to some spot behind. The old man at first thought his pet was only playing and did not mind it. At once the old man thought that he was playing, but the dog kept on whining, moaning. The old man at first, but the dog kept on whining and running to and fro, here and there for some minutes. But the old dog ran here and there. Then the old man followed the dog a few yards to a place where the animal began a lively scratching. And now the dog started scraping, digging something, thinking it was possibly a buried bone or bit of fish. He thought that it may be that there was a bone or a bit of fish. The old man struck his hoe in the earth, when lo, a pile of gold gleamed shone before him. But when he dug there, he found that there was a lot of pile, means heap of gold. Students, you are able to understand this?